I do want to comment on summer school. Summer school is, quote, a fail. Summer school has no better learning. I mean, you get 6 weeks of extra time, and it has virtually no influence on whether or not kids learn. Why is it that summer school, 6 extra weeks of time to learn, has virtually no influence on learning? It's no better than letting the kid grow up for a year. No teacher effect here. And when you read the research on summer school, and it surprises some people, it's because the focus is on remediation. And when we move to remediation, we see slowing down and isolated skills and somewhat boring lessons. And students believe they are being punished because they have to go to summer school. And if you show up not wanting to be there, not thinking you're going to learn and feeling punished, you are immune to so much of the instruction that's provided. So if we think about that, Aaron, you're going to have to mute because I'm getting feedback. Sorry, I can't do it for you. If we really think about that, how could we do better services for summer school? What if instead of I'm a drill and kill teacher and I only do the skills for summer that kids are missing, what if we built an enrichment program in the summer? What if we had a writer's camp? What if we had a science camp? What if we had all kinds of enrichment opportunities where lots of students came to summer rather than a remediation where students perceived it to be punishment? And what if, as part of an agreement for summer school, teachers got 1 hour of professional learning each day that they could try out with the students they're having in summer school classes? And what if we did job-embedded professional development for the entire summer, where we designed learning experiences based on the priorities in the district and really operationalized and really implemented and got people practicing on the same day they learned? And if we had coaches to add to that, imagine an hour of professional learning, opportunity to practice, feedback from someone who knows a lot about teaching and learning. Could we actually change practices while providing services to students? Now, tutoring has a strong effect. Tutoring works. Volunteer tutors work, peer tutors work. Tutoring has a strong effect if the tutors know what the learning target is. That means we have some assessment information to know what the kid needs to learn. If the tutors develop good relationships with the learners. To paraphrase Rita Pearson, young people don't learn from old people they don't like. That's the same with tutors. So we have to help our tutors understand, how do you develop relationships with young people? There was a study done, 100 years of intervention research. The number one finding after 100 years of studies on intervention, specifically in reading, was the number one factor that made the intervention work was the relationship between the adult and the student. So if tutors are providing these interventions, they have to work on relationships. And the third thing in the tutoring research, are the tutors actually getting the students to practice? Because sometimes we see the tutors doing the work for the kid. It's not a homework help. Here's what we're learning. We have a great relationship, and I'm getting you to do the practice. You are actually engaged in deliberate practice under my eye, under my watch, but I'm not trying to introduce new content to you. The tutoring is about, here's the learning target, we have a great relationship, and I'm helping you practice. And when you make errors or mistakes or have misconceptions, I don't tell you the answer, I help you figure it out. I guide you along the way. If we could train the tutors to do that, we will get that effect size, that very high effect size. So where am I at in my thinking? How do we add, whether it's leaders or coaches, to support the teachers in really good practices? How do we design a summer program this year and next year that looks very different than what we've done in the past as a remediation program? And if we're going to hire tutors, do we actually support the tutors to do the things that are in the evidence base that says, here's what makes tutoring programs, volunteer and otherwise, work?